Hey everybody, I wanted to go live real quick because one thing I keep noticing about people when I call them back on the numbers that the scam artists are calling me on is they don't believe me because their phones haven't rang all day. And the majority of the phone numbers that are coming through are the ones that are 222 numbers, 217-222 numbers. There's a reason why you got to tell your family to be vigilant, and the reason why you have to let them know these things are going on. I'm doing this live, so not only can you see the number that's coming in, but also so you can see that I'm calling that number right back, and it's what we call piggyback. Now, I don't know what else to call it other than to call it the only way I know how to call it, and that is it's a piggyback number, okay? So the whole point of my doing what I'm doing is so people can actually see these are going on. These are scam artists calling, and every one of them in it. This one was pretending to be Australian. Go back and take a look at it. But the whole point that I'm trying to make is they are going on. So if people don't believe me when I call them back to say your number's being used, that's how the scammers win. It's because people are unaware this is going on. They think that their numbers aren't being used. The only difference between me and everybody else is I'll actually call the number back. Why am I calling that number back? So it makes people aware that their numbers are being used in a scam. Now, in identity theft, they're using your number pretending to be you, and then all of a sudden, you're the one that's getting in trouble. That's why I'm actually calling the numbers back, is so they don't get in trouble. Now, I'm not doing it because I'm waiting on the numbers to call me. I know these scam artists are out there, okay? And then they say random numbers. But why would a person in Florida, Georgia, be calling through a 217 number that's a scam number, so when you call it back, it's an actual number, and the person has no clue? Now, there's a lot of people out there, if they're drinking, they're mad or something else, and they find out these scam artists are calling them, you know, the first thing they're going to do is they are going to get really, really iffy. They're going to get upset, and they're going to start calling, and they're going to call the numbers back, and they're going to tell the person off. Well, the problem is that person is not the problem. That person is a victim of the payback. That person is a victim of identity theft. That person is a victim. I'm just doing it my way so I can show you. You need to get a hold of people and let them know their phone numbers can be used. And I know several people in my area, their phone numbers get used over 1,000 times. And then all of a sudden they have no clue because maybe only one or two people out of all those people are going to call them to let them know, or call them back and say, hey, you tried to scam me. Well, the problem is they think that person, this number that came through is the scam. We've got to make more people more vigilant of this. Identity theft is a problem. We can help out with identity theft. Yes, I do identity theft for a living, but I'm trying to show you exactly what's coming into my dad, what's coming into people I know, what's coming into my phone today. My cell phone was getting scam numbers from Quincy numbers. When I called it back, this number does not exist. No doubt. And it's funny, is every single one of them is Indian. I'm just saying, they tried to disguise their voices as other things. They're not. And they're calling from overseas, pretending to use numbers here. And I'm sorry, but if the phone companies don't do anything about it, they are just as guilty. Telemarketers are actually people that have jobs, that are just doing a job. They're not going to be mean to you or anything like that. And they'll even get a manager if you ask them to. They're doing their jobs. These are scams. People trying to steal your information, steal your identity, and they're good at it. And the thing about it is, they're not expecting somebody like me. They're when they first pick up the phone, they're doing everything in their power to find out if it's going to be somebody like me that's wasting their time, just like they're trying to waste my time and the time of people that tried to scam. So be vigilant out there, everybody. Be very, very vigilant. I'm Jeff Jansen. I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to everybody later. And like I said, warn people about these scams. Bye, everybody.